Now remember, the first rule to Fight Club is you don't talk about it. The first rule to Men Too movement, right, is you talk about it. The first rule to the Men Too movement is you talk about it. And I've heard them talking about it. Welcome to the Please Subscribe show. I'm waiting for Satan's wings to stop beating from the 9th level of hell because he's frozen to the waist, according to the poet Alligator in Divine Comedy. That would be the air conditioner, because then he cools all of hell with the beating of his wings because he's frozen to the waist high. You got to read the poem. You have to read the poem, Alligator. Reading makes you powerful. Must read. So Bob Dylan, it's a lot of rain going on. Bob Dylan wrote a song, Hard Rain. I did play it on my SoundCloud. I'm going to go through on my SoundCloud, and I'm looking for a song called After May, but I can only listen to the song After May because you could go back on SoundCloud and find the lyrics. But if you don't pay for your subscription, they only give you like, I think we have 38 demo songs on the Cole and Linda Filmmaker Band. At the time, the Linda and Cole Band. So I have to go through here, listen to it, because another problem, and this Hard Rain right there, over time, if you don't pay for your notes on extra storage, they'll take away some of these. I found some of these empty. I was going through looking for After May, the song, because May's coming up, and I'm gonna work on it a little bit later. But I have my set list for Oscar's Pub. It's 5 songs. I'm confident with 5. I'm adding a 6th song, which is probably going to be, I don't know. My set list is being uploaded through the list onto YouTube. So if they let me, and they'd be working. If they let me, they'd be not taking from their outsource. So they have like this outsource they go to. It's like another booking agent that gets in touch with them, Oscar Pub. It's actually Oscar's Pub. It's Hard Rain. But I wanted to talk about Hard Rain because I'm not going to play it like Bob Dylan. I know he mentions Know Your Song Well, but I'm going to play it like me. Now for the future, I always do this for you guys so I can find it. Because I know YouTube won't bail because SoundCloud did. SoundCloud, don't use them. You stop paying your subscription, they only give you a certain amount. I had 600 songs. I only can access 38 because they belong to Berlin. Berlin. Not Merlin, Berlin. See what I'm doing? Look at the picking. My broken pinky slows it down. My poor broken pinky that still works. I know why Elliott Smith picked with those 3 fingers. We break our hands. Papa. So anyway, that's the picking one more time. Okay, now for strumming. It's a little bit different than how you did it because I'm not doing the same lifts and stuff. Now we're gonna go ahead and do it. Bob Dylan's Hard Rain. You know, I was listening to his bootleg copy. I'm gonna start over. He messed up a couple of times. and they printed it. It was very subtle, but I heard it when I was out hiking. I said, he messed up right there. I could tell. But I couldn't tell when I listened to it the first 100 times. The first 100 times, I couldn't tell. Now we're gonna start over. We're gonna start over again. Bob Dylan's Hard Rain. We're gonna start over again. Oh boy. I hate Jennifer Corals. I hate her. Because when I found out, I punched that wall. Bam! Broke this pinky knuckle in the name of Jennifer Quarles, JQ. I punched that wall as hard as I could in high school, but I hit a stud, bam. I've been living with this injury my entire life. My dad did the same thing because a guy named Ernest. So she could have me. I'm sorry, Dylan. We're gonna start it again. Bob Dylan, It's a Hard Rain, my version. Where have you been, my blue-eyed son? Where have you been, my darling young one? I've stumbled on a mountain, I've stumbled on the side of 12 misty mountains. I've walked and I crawled on 6 crooked highways. I've stepped in the middle of 7 sad forests. I've been in the front of a 12 dead oceans. I've been 10,000 miles in the mouth of a graveyard. It's a hard, it's a hard rain, it's gonna fall. What did you see, my blue-eyed son? What did you see, my darling young one? I saw a newborn baby, the wild wolves all around it. I saw a highway of diamonds with nobody on it. I saw a black branch with the blood that kept dripping. I saw a room full of men with their hammers bleeding. I saw a white ladder all covered with water. I saw 10,000 talkers whose tongues were all broken. I saw guns and sharp swords in the hands of young children. It's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain, it's gonna fall. What did you hear, my blue-eyed son? What did you hear, my darling young one? I heard the sound of thunder that roared out a warning. I heard the roar of a wave that drowned the whole world. I heard 100 drummers whose hands were ablazing, 10,000 whispering and nobody listening. Heard one person starve, heard many people laughing. I heard the song of a poet who died in the gutter, heard the sound of a clown who cried in the alley. It's a heart, it's a heart, it's a heart, heart, it's a heart, rain that's gonna fall. It's gonna fall. What did you meet, my blue-eyed son? Who did you meet, my darling young one? Met a young child beside a dead pony. Met a white man who walked black dog. I met a young woman, her body was a-burning. I met a young girl, she gave me a rainbow. I met one man with a wounded in love. I met another man who was wounded in hatred. It's a hard rain. It's a hard. It's a hard rain. It's gonna fall. It's gonna fall. What will you do now, my blue-eyed son? What will you do now, my darling young one? I'm going out for the rain starts a-falling. I walk to the depths of the deepest dark forest, where the people are many and the hands are all empty, where the pellets of poisons are flooding the waters, where the homes in the valley meets the damp dark of prison. The executioner's face is always well hidden, where hunger is ugly, where the souls are forgotten, where the black is the color, where the none is the number. And tell it, speak it, and think it, and breathe it, and reflect it from the mountains, so all the souls can see it. Then I'll stand on the ocean. I'll start to think that I'm sinking, but I know my song well before I start singing. And it's a hard rain. It's a hard. It's a hard. It's a hard rain that's gonna fall. And that's a start. All right, I'm trying to collect some songs. What I do is I present it on Facebook, and then I save it in a category. Then I go over to my email, which you can't really see, okay? And then I put it on my email, okay? Because you capture it by putting it on email. You can present it on Facebook, but you want it to go to your email. I'm doing this for like a lot of songs. I want to show you my songs right here really quick. Look at all this. Over here. Look at all that. Those are some of the songs. Now, some of those songs are missing. I can't find After May. They got it. Someone got After May, and I'm looking for it. Look at all that. You can pause it and see all these songs. These are all the songs that were on SoundCloud that were pretty much stolen from me. And After May is somewhere, and I'm still looking for it. I can only probably listen to After May. There's Peace and Pizza. I'm about to capture that one real quick. That's a sequel to, it's a sequel to David Bowie. Yes, David Bowie wrote a song. I'm gonna capture it first. Let me go ahead and do Facebook first. We'll present it on Facebook. I've presented a few times on Facebook. Yeah, it's gonna fight. When something fights, oops, you might have saw the email for a second. Don't email me if you saw it. If you do email me, I'm gonna I might block you, but I may not. I don't know. It depends on who you are. But don't just email me. I'm gonna say something. At least it's a record deal. Okay, there's Pizza and Pizza. I wrote this one. I wrote it before the band. I was solo when I wrote this song. It's a personal song to me about the struggle with Angel and the kids and pizza and stuff. And it's a personal song. I'm about to capture it on my email. I'm going to show you something. You go to your email and you make an email to yourself. Okay, I just did that. I'm not showing you my email. You use the email that you always use, and Peace and Pizza, okay, is one of my favorite songs. I played it at a guitar center in Dallas by SMU, and I really like it. Okay, hang on. Yes, it's a good one. I'll get to that one a little bit later because I just found out I did something that's kind of crazy. Let me go ahead and bring these in because I got 2 songs that I have to categorize in my email. I don't want you to look at my email. This is another one, Peace and Pizza. I wanted to tell you about Peace and Pizza if I can pull it up. Okay, let's look at Pizza and Pizza. Here's my category. So I made it public. I used to just do friends, but it might be friends. Let me see. Unsave and then go back to save. It's only friends. My songs are only friends. It's not public. So there it is right here. The girl with the mousy hair still watches the blank stare, telling her kids to leave it alone. Go to sleep, be good, say your prayers, as I rearrange our new room now. You are not doomed, but still here. You are not doomed, but still here. For peace and pizza is hard to come by nowadays. For peace and pizza is hard to come by nowadays. We are still here. You're still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. This slice of life is hard to come by nowadays. Nowadays, I'm still here. I'm still here. We are still here. I'm still here. We're still here. And that's the sequel to David Bowie's Is There Life on Mars? And I don't play it on the piano. I play it on the guitar only. And I'll have to find. On notes, I found I'll Miss You More Than the Rest. And I'm going to play it for you. I have the guitar intro, C, D, M, F major, F minor. Pietro would know that. Richard Beato would know that. I found it because of this note that I put on it. I was able to find the song and recall it because of a note. I'm going to show you. Interlude, all this stuff, hammer. It was the hammer. G major to hammer to minor. We're going to look at it. And here's the lyrics right here. It's because of that hammer that I put on there to find it. Okay. If I would have put that note on the hammer, I wouldn't, sorry, I need bifocals. If I would have put that on there, I wouldn't have been able to find it. I'll show you the hammer. Here's your C. Here's your G, but hammer. I knew what it meant. See it? I'm gonna show you. I knew what the hammer meant, so I was able to recall it. That's C. All you that follow my SoundCloud it could be on Drooble. I don't think it is. I need to do Drooble reviews. I'll leave these on so it sounds more John Lennon. It's my John Lennon glasses. I'll miss the winding back roads and the weird front yard trees. I'll miss the tater tot casserole and the country road Dairy Queens. I'll miss you waking up early so I can take you to your morning shift. I'll miss you watching you put on the mascara, using my passenger side visor as a vanity mirror, so you'll make those high dollar tips. miss you more than the rest. I'll miss the lonely back roads and the twisted front yard willow trees. I'll miss the tater tot casserole and tuna helper and spinach bacon salad, please. And the country road Dairy Queens. I'll miss those late night TV dinners, surfing YouTube channels where there's nothing new to see. I'll miss silver crowding the couch with you next to me. I'll miss you, I'll miss you, I'll miss you more than the rest. I miss talking about your late night dreams, and rather if they scared you, I gave you good esteem. I'll miss you taking an hour in the shower, although I'd rather you shorten the duration and join the team and be a good sunbeam. I'll miss you, I'll miss you more than the rest. Anyway, what I thought was interesting about the song was I left the progression on there. Guitar intro, C, D minor, E minor, F major, F minor. So all I have to do, and I know the hammering, is go back, and I'm about to do that and show you the real version of it, to know what a D minor is, an E minor, and then an F major, and then I'll just turn into Richard Beato and I'll be happy. Not that I'm gonna, not that I'm going to be happy being Richard Beato, because I don't have that knowledge. I got real complacent and I put everything down. But it went like this. Eventually I go to a D minor, which I believe is like this. I'll miss you more than the rest. Then I went to an F minor, which is probably what I need to find. I'm gonna look that up. It's a good song.